I didn't realize VeggieTales was your first kind of real full-time gig. But I've seen the stuff you have on your website, and the backgrounds and things are really stylized, and there's definitely kind of a flavor. And I'd be curious, you're walking into, at this point, VeggieTales was an established property. What was it like sort of developing these things, designing these things in a world that already existed?
Well, that's kind of a loaded question.
Yeah, it's not the bad thing you're asking. It's just like, I think they definitely wanted it different from it. And when we were younger, so I'll put it in context, there's a lot of people our age who are very invested into the classic VeggieTales. It's fine. And we watched it when we were younger, a little here and there, but we weren't like ultra fans. So when we worked on it and asked to help, kind of help change the look of it, it wasn't something that like
we had an attachment
to put it that way.
So it was like, sure, we'll redesign the characters that people knew for 20 years. But with that comes with some opinions and backlash from very passionate people. And I get it, but it was definitely we were just asked, to do it. It's like, okay. But it was actually, I wouldn't say it was more daunting. I think it was more the response that we got from it. Cause I think we were really like enjoying like redesigning them. We're like, okay, because we like doing that kind of stuff.
And of course we had to have input from other sources too. So like 100% wasn't really
like what you end up seeing.
Yeah, but we were satisfied with how they look. It's like, for redesign, like maybe they're not the best things in the world, but we thought it was doable. Like, let's see what people think. People were mad about colored irises and noses and more detail on them, like a real vegetable. It's like, okay, I guess we didn't think they were like hyper realistic, like the Smurfs or something.
They just had a very passionate, hardcore fan base that they didn't like anything that was new about it. And unfortunately, there were some people that linked our like social media to like kind of go after us. So it actually was it made us like cry one day at work, like, what the heck, what's going on? But I mean, this is stuff we can look back at now. Like that was very interesting experience. But, it was just very, when I think about it now, it's like to take a property and redesign is kind of a big deal. And I don't think we realized like how much of a big deal that actually was. But, now they got the old one back now and people were happy. So
whatever.
Yeah.
We tried.
I actually didn't realize you guys were so integral in the redesign. But it can be a very interesting thing when you are, my only experience, and it's very, very limited, was working with the show Voltron. And that got a bit of it's had a few redesigns, but I was a part of one iteration of that. And people get very, very precious about what they grew up knowing and watching and loving. And which I think is a learning experience in itself.
Yeah.